Now, many of you made the trip to Nashville 2 years ago for the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show. But for some, this is an all-new adventure, and that includes the place you'll stay. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Sharon Alseth brings us a closer look at one of the largest and most amazing hotels you'll ever visit.
Once you check into the Gaylord Opryland Resort, don't expect to see the outside world for a couple of days. And why would you need to? This massive facility has more than enough amenities to satisfy the needs of any guest.
People are amazed just at the magnitude of this place. I mean, as one of the largest combined convention and resort hotels in the country, there's a lot to explore. So Gaylord Opryland Resort has 2,882 rooms, all on one campus. Inside our 9 acres of indoor gardens, you'll find more than 50,000 tropical plants. And we can't forget about our quarter-mile-long river inside our Delta atrium. One of the amazing things about Gaylord Opryland is that we keep our atriums at 72 degrees year-round. So even in the middle of winter, it's a perfect tropical paradise.
The Opryland Hotel first opened in 1977 with 600 rooms and has expanded over the years into the massive multiplex it is today. Of course, country music is one of the first things people think of when they think of Nashville, and the Opryland Resort works hard to offer guests all the excitement and energy of the Music City under one roof.
Music City is what Nashville is known as, and we have tried really hard to bring that into the resort experience here at the hotel. One of the things that we hear from our guests all the time is how much they love our proximity to the Grand Ole Opry House next door. We also have live music at our Opry Backstage Grill. A lot of our restaurants here at the hotel offer live music. And you've got to head downtown, experience the Wild Horse Saloon, line dancing. It's an experience unto itself.
This is the largest non-gaming hotel facility in the continental United States, so finding your way around can sometimes be a challenge. Jenny has some useful advice to help you get around the hotel.
If you're visiting the hotel for the first time, one of the tips that I recommend is have some comfortable shoes. There is a lot of walking involved, and as we like to say around here, calories don't count at Opryland. You are going to get a bit of exercise going from point A to point B. And then another fun trick is that our map, you'll notice the colors of the carpet correspond with the color coding on the map. So for example, if you're in our Delta section, the carpets are red. If you're in the convention, the carpet centers are blue. It's a good little hint.
As you can imagine, the food is an important point to consider with a beef convention in town. Opryland chefs are hard at work making sure there are plenty of beef choices on the menus for the thousands of members of the cattle industry staying at the resort.
My team typically starts right around 2 o'clock in the morning for breakfast, and then goes all the way lunch and dinner, and then my second shift starts at 2 o'clock and they work until about 10 o'clock at night.
You'll be happy to know that beef is on the menu year-round, not just when the cattle industry comes to town.
We serve several hundred thousands of pounds per year of beef in general, just on our banquet side of the facilities. We do anything from braising, smoking, grilling, and pan searing. So for groups of 20 all the way up to 6,500. Beef is so flexible because you can fully cook it and cook it to the point where it's just awesome and tender, and then you can just pan sear certain cuts or put them on the char grill, and then it's perfectly cooked as well. It's so versatile.
Over the years, I cannot begin to tell you how many hundreds of thousands of pounds of beef that we have served to our customers. We have more than a dozen restaurants under one roof here, including our signature steakhouse, Old Hickory Steakhouse. And our banquet servers as well will be serving some amazing beef dishes while you're here.
With so much to see and do, as well as lots of space for meetings and the trade show, the Gaylord Opryland Resort is an ideal place for cattlemen and women to meet.
I think it's a lot of fun for us to have the cattlemen here at Gaylord Opryland. There's just a spirit and an energy that's here, having them under our roof and seeing the cowboy hats, the belt buckles. It's just so much fun for us.
Reporting from the Opryland Resort in Nashville, Tennessee, I'm Sharon Alseth for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.